Hi, I'm Sissy Spraggins with Rockwell Labs, and today I wanted to talk about the InVade Bio range of products. The InVade range products are sanitation products particularly for use in commercial kitchens and other areas where you have chronic moisture and dampness. And these products all work essentially the same way. They're not pesticides, they're sanitation products, and they work by the use of beneficial microbes. It's referred to as bio-sanitation or probiotic cleaning. And these beneficial microbes are actually similar to the microbes that are in soil that do composting, for example, to actually break down waste in a compost heap. They're the same types of microbes that are in your digestive system that actually break down your food and help prevent you from getting sick and things like that. So it's a similar sort of technology. It's a very natural technology. We use 6 strains of microbes in InVade, and these products are on the GRAS list, the generally recognized as safe list. They're all natural microbe products. But they're going to digest proteins, fats, oils, and grease, or what's called FOG sometimes, carbohydrates, cellulose, urea, and also phosphates. So these are pretty comprehensive cleaning products, and they really are the best way to achieve sanitation in your commercial kitchen accounts and other areas where you have chronic moisture, like say health club, showers, prisons, places like that. The InVade product range all works the same way. They use the same 6 strains of microbes to do the work, and also our proprietary natural citrus oil. But there's different formulations depending on what you're trying to accomplish and where you're going to use the products. The flagship product is InVade Biofoam. This is a concentrate that you use 1 ounce per quart of water. It's already got the foaming agent in it, it's got the microbes, and it's got the citrus oil. You can put that in the foamer Simpson and go in foam drains, fill drains. You can coat surfaces. There's an extension wand to the foamer and also a fan spray actuator, so you can get both void filling as well as coating surfaces. And you'll see that in the video later. The same product in a ready-to-use can is really convenient in InVade Hotspot. This is an aerosol can. It also comes with a fan spray actuator that comes standard on the can. And in the case, there's a 24-inch extension hose, so if you want to go deep down into drains and things like that. We have InVade BioDrain. This is something that's an older type of product. This was kind of the original biosanitation product. It's designed to coat the sides of drains, and it can work well in certain situations, particularly in soda fountain trays. In the drain, you get something called sugar snake that tends to form in there, and this is really good for getting down into those really frequently kind of tiny drain hoses where it might be hard to get foam to go down. InVade Bio Cleaner is really an important product. This is a product that would be replacing whatever your account would actually mop with or clean with. And you can spray this or mop it, and it contains the microbes and also some chemical surfactant cleaners. And this is really going to help in your accounts to address issues at the floor level, and it's going to cut down on the amount of foaming that you need to do, so you can do your foaming off the floor, and then the Bio Cleaner is going to address the floor level. Now we have a newer product as part of that range. The InVade Mop Clean is the same product, but it's in convenient pouches. And these pouches are 4 ounces, so you'd use 1 pouch per mop bucket. It's already pre-measured. You can tear it open. It's got a notch, and it's fully bilingual. It's English and Spanish, and it comes in a dispenser box that you open up, and it's got 32 pouches, so it's a 1-month supply. And again, that's also in English and Spanish. So this is really, really convenient to use to try to get them to do the mopping with the product, because we know that it helps tremendously when they do that. InVade BioZap is a product targeted at odor elimination. And odor elimination is a wonderful fringe benefit of what the InVade products do. And the microbes actually accomplish this odor elimination very quickly by actually digesting the organic matter that's supporting the odors, the nasty odors that you're getting. And this is a formulation that generally is not going to stain carpets or fabrics, whereas the Bio Cleaner you're going to use primarily for hard surfaces. This you could actually use on carpets and fabrics without staining. You can also fog it into crawl spaces if you have animal odors. There's a whole range of uses of any kind of organic odor that you can treat. As a side note, if your dog gets sprayed by a skunk, you could use Bio-Zap or Bio-Cleaner and get rid of that odor, just as an example. So there's a lot of things you can do with it. Similar to that vein, on the hot spot, there's a number of household uses that are actually on the back of the can related to pets and garbage cans and things like that. And then lastly, we have InVade Bio Bullets. There's actually 3 sizes. There's a mini, there's a 1-pounder, and then there's a 5-pounder that I don't have here. These are solid blocks of microbes that slowly dissolve as water runs over them. So the minis you can put in soda fountain drip trays or beer tap drip trays. You can put it down inside of an open floor drain, assuming it's not going to clog it up or stop it up. You can put it in condensation pans under ice machines or air conditioning units. Anywhere you've got a chronic moisture issue and you want something there to help address the buildup of organic matter and odor and things in that area. The 1-pounders are ideal for interceptors or for large floor drains. And in one of those big floor drains, you could actually attach this to the grate and let it hang in there, again, as long as it doesn't, block the drain. And also great for interceptors or small grease traps. And then the 5-pound bullet that we don't have here is a much larger one, obviously, which you can use in grease traps that are bigger. When you get up to, say, 500 or up to 1,500 gallon grease traps, you can hang those in grease traps. So basically, that's an overview of these products and how you would use them. We also have another one called InVade Septitreat, which can be used for to keep your septic system working smoothly, and that would be more of a residential product rather than a commercial product. But we'll go ahead and get to the video where Wayne and Dan are going to show you how to actually use these products in your account.
Let's begin by foaming a few floor drains. Here we have a constantly dripping collection drain where quite a bit of scum buildup has already occurred. Be sure to pick up any loose debris in the area before you begin foaming. You'll notice that Wayne begins by foaming the areas surrounding this drain rather than the inside of the drain itself. It's important not to over-focus on the insides of drains, as they actually represent only a very small portion of the areas you'll need to treat. Use a liberal coating of biofoam outside the drain and inside. Here, we have a more traditional covered floor drain. Insert the 18-inch extension wand of your foamer Simpson all the way down to the trap level and slowly draw it out while filling the drain up completely with biofoam until it bubbles out the top. Beverage lines and the surrounding areas almost always need to be foamed. Because of their shape and location, they almost never get cleaned adequately. Be sure to take the time to completely coat the lines and the surrounding areas with biofoam. And always be on the lookout for hidden drain openings that may need to be foamed as well, such as this one. Don't be afraid to move equipment around during your inspections either. Oftentimes these areas get cleaned the least and need to be foamed the most. This piece of equipment was hiding a floor drain, pipes, soda lines, and electrical wires that were all covered in scum. Be sure to take the time to get your foam coverage around, underneath, and behind all of these hard-to-reach areas. And foam the floor, bringing your foam coverage all the way out to the front of the floor where the equipment normally sits. It's also important in areas such as these to make sure that you avoid any electrical outlets. Cracking and peeling at the floor wall juncture can trap a lot of scum. These types of areas should be foamed liberally. Oftentimes you'll need to bring your foam coverage up the wall a bit. And don't forget the leg zone areas either. The areas where equipment legs meet the floor trap scum as well. Cooking equipment, such as deep fryers and stoves, should always be inspected thoroughly. Because grease is so difficult to clean up, it often builds up in inaccessible areas such as this. You want a liberal 360-degree coating of biofoam that extends all the way from the back wall completely out to the front of the equipment, and also coats the underside of the equipment as well as the floor itself. Ice machines are another important area that needs to be treated due to the high quantities of moisture that are present here. As you can see underneath this ice machine, there are pipes as well as a collection drain. As always, be sure to treat the entire area, extending all the way back to the back wall. Here we have a food prep and plating area. At first glance, it looks clean. However, as we pan down, we can see that only the top surfaces are being cleaned adequately. Underneath this area that no one can see from above, a thick layer of grease buildup and scum has accumulated. This entire area will need to be treated. You want to use the needle valve on the top of your foamer Simpson to adjust the foam to be light enough to stick to these vertical surfaces. As you can see, we've done this, and there's very little dripping that occurs. Go slow when applying your biofoam in certain areas such as this that have a lot of wires and pipes hanging down. You'll want to be sure that an adequate amount of foam reaches all around these curving surfaces. And as always, bring the layer of biofoam all the way out to the front of the equipment. And don't forget the bathrooms. Scum can build up around urinals, toilets, trash cans, and sinks in bathrooms. It's important to coat above, below, and all around any fixtures, as well as underneath the trash cans. As you can see here, Wayne has coated the entire urinal area with biofoam. This is the kind of coverage you want to see. Trash cans should also be foamed. Apply biofoam to the bottom and insides of the trash can, and then replace the bag directly on top of the biofoam. You can also apply biofoam to the handles, as debris and organic matter can often become trapped in the handles as well. Outdoor areas will also need to be inspected and treated. Here we have a large outdoor grease trap that Wayne has already removed the heavy cover from and is now applying InVade biofoam. Some grease traps with chronic problems will need to be treated more often than the visits in your service contract will allow. For these types of grease traps, you should consider installing an InVade bio bullet of the appropriate size or an InVade mini dosing system. The InVade mini dosing system will regularly apply InVade bioremediation in between your service calls. For more information on the InVade mini dosing system and InVade bioremediation, please visit rockwelllabs.com. Oftentimes, outdoor dumpster areas need to be foamed as well. Here, Wayne is foaming the inside, outside, and surrounding areas of this dumpster. As you can see, we've switched tools. The foamer Simpson isn't the only way to apply InVade biofoam. A variety of hose end foamers, and in this case, power washer wand foamers, are available. These tools can greatly reduce the amount of time it takes to foam large outdoor areas such as this, saving you time and money on the job site. Inside and outside, the dumpster is completely covered with foam. Again, this is the kind of coverage that you want to see when you're foaming. Now let's look at some other products in the InVade line. For maintenance situations, you can apply InVade BioCleaner in the same areas you would apply InVade BioFoam. We like to call this poor man's foaming. It will typically take about 3 applications of poor man's foam to equal 1 application of InVade BioFoam. Poor man's foaming is very useful outdoors as well. You may recognize the grease trap we foamed earlier at Wayne's feet. An application of InVade BioCleaner from a hose end sprayer to the floors and walls will reduce the greasy buildup that is accumulated, as well as reduce slip and fall liabilities. InVade BioBullets have a wide variety of use sites, such as this floor drain we foamed earlier. Be sure to always place your BioBullets in areas where liquids will flow over them. Urinals and beverage fountain drains are also excellent examples of places you may want to apply a BioBullet. Sometimes you may even want to break your BioBullets into smaller chunks. This drain has a single drain hole in the center, yet liquids flow down it from both sides, so we'll want to apply a chunk of InVade BioBullet on each end. Now, let's take a look at a few products that are ideal in maintenance situations or as add-on sales. InVade Hotspot, seen here, puts the power of InVade BioFoam at your fingertips. It produces high-quality foam with no need for additional equipment. InVade BioDrain is a thickened microbial gel formulation designed to coat the sides of drains and provide increased contact time that the microbes need to work. InVade BioCleaner or pre-measured InVade Mop Clean are the two best products for generating add-on sale revenue and reducing callbacks. Both products can be added to a standard mop bucket with no other cleaners needed. The daily use of either one of these products is the best thing that businesses can do to reduce scum buildup in between your service calls. Here, you can see the typical results that we achieved after just a single application.